Yo, what's up guys? SonicHaXD here, and today we're going to be ranking Mortal Kombat Legend characters and how strong they are compared to each other. And with me is a very special guest, The4thSnake! Snake, you promised me the Scorpion costume. What the heck is this bozo thingy? We were supposed to have the Reptile Scorpion epic battle. Like, whoa! Oh my gosh! Scorpion! Sucker! Reptiles eat scorpions!
Not this scorpion.
This is the WWE Championship Scorpion. This is the skin that Ed Boon does not want you to see in their game. So, how you doing, Mr. Snake? I had a bit where I was gonna be like, oh my gosh, The4thSnake! I can't believe I'm collabing with such an amazing YouTuber! Or something like that.
But we've collabed before, so it wouldn't really work.
That's true. Yep. I can see you still have a little bit of the green screen over there, so I guess I'll do whatever I want with that, I suppose.
Yeah. You could put me anywhere. You could have put me behind you drawing Reptile like one of your French girls.
I don't do that, but yes, that is a good point. I could. Now, let me explain exactly what we're going to be doing today in our video. We have here 35 Mortal Kombat characters from the movies Scorpion's Revenge and Battle of the Realms. And we thought it'd be fun to rank just how powerful each of these characters are compared to each other. So, are you ready to start Mortal Kombat, Hanzo?
It has begun.
That's right, it has begun. Not the movie series we're talking about, but we still gotta bring it back.
Sadly, this is where tragedy struck. You see, I asked The4thSnake to send me his video file, so that way we both can have good-looking cameras for each of our perspectives. However, The4thSnake did not record his webcam file. Instead, he recorded our Discord call. So this is the quality I'm working with. And things just get worse. When we started ranking the characters, The4thSnake couldn't really see my tier list, so I just told him to expand my screen. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 240p Snake. I had no idea this is what he was doing.
But because you're recording over there, right?
Yeah. But I will be tiny.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys will get used to this amazing quality of Snake. You know, I remember fondly a couple months ago that I was made fun of for using a crappy phone to record reviews.
I, for one, like that he still makes his wall microphone work. I find it inspiring.
Otherwise, I have to turn the fan on, it'll sound like a SonicHaXD video.
Oh, how the tides have turned.
Let's just get into the tier list! Woo! Here we go, 35 characters.
Hooray. What a way to kick off 2022 in the true Mortal Kombat style. Everything goes fucking wrong.
To start off the list, I usually like to go from down to like slowly go up the tier, but I think it's fine to get like some of the easier ones out, and by that I mean like the stupidly OP ones.
Yeah.
And by that I mean Golden Liu Kang, Liu Kang's persona.
I actually forgot he turned into a dragon. I just completely blanked that in my mind. He was just the fire god the whole time.
And then lastly we have the one being corrupted Shinnok. Yeah, that's how we call it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that this tier, I have like a name for each of the tiers. This tier is called the Corrupted One Being Elder Kang Shinnok Liu Gods.
Yeah, pretty much it.
I don't really have much else to add about these characters because basically they're here because, well, they can shift realms. Like they can merge them and they can take them apart within 10 minutes. I think that's enough to put them up there basically.
Yeah. It is kind of funny how like this version of Liu Kang, that's a fire god. Whereas the one in the game isn't. He has lightning powers.
Oh yeah, actually.
There's some fire, but what he gains is lightning, so he is the thunder god. But here he is actual fire.
Indeed, and I don't think that's even what he's called. Well, he doesn't really have a name. In the director's commentary, they call him like Liu Kang Prime. That's what I remember they called him one time. There was like 2 names for it. But yeah. That's just a random name I'm sure they came up with, so they don't really have an official name. Okay, next up we have the question mark tiers. So basically, these are characters who they exist, but we don't really know how strong they are. That being Thunder God Raiden. This guy never really actually like fights. The only time he really does fight is in the beginning of Battle of the Realms. Kills a bunch of Tarkans to save baby Liu Kang. He shocks Kintaro, I guess. Either way, I don't really think we can measure how strong this Raiden is.
No.
Like, yeah. Shang Tsung was threatened by him when he was like, I'm not bound by your rules. So I'm sure that means he's strong, but he did get like knocked down when Shao Kahn came. Boom. So that doesn't mean he's immortal, basically. Like he can be defeated, but again, we don't really know how strong he is in the movies. Next up, we have is Shinnok. Surprisingly, Shinnok actually doesn't fight at all. The only thing that comes close to that is when he summoned the demons to kill like the Cyber Lin Kuei's part, but I don't really count that as his abilities. That's more like he just get his demon realm characters and stuff.
Yeah.
And lastly, the only reason why I put her on the tier list is because in an interview they name dropped her, so that's why. Nitara, yeah, I don't know how strong she is in this movie series.
Yeah, it was weird that they put her in that cameo in the first film. Not only did they not do anything with her in the sequel, they didn't even put her in the tournament.
Yeah, she was just a cameo.
Although, to be fair, the way she was handled was a lot more respectful than what 2021 did. So I guess we should. Aside from the fact there's two of her.
That's right, two of her. I actually kind of like the Easter egg. I just think it's cute.
Yeah.
I like that more than how I saw her in 2021, basically.
Pointless is best than offensive. And when it comes to modern
Yes.
MK, I'll take as much of the former as I can get to balance out the latter.
Indeed, yeah. Who knows? She could be still alive. She has wings. She may have flew off the island. She could always come back. But yeah, so that's Nitara. Now we're gonna get into the most packed part of the list, because we have our F tier, which I name the balls tier.
Balls, isn't that Sonya's mantra?
Yes, that's why I used it. I love that line in a very ironic way. It's just so funny.
Wait, she said that?
Well, you didn't know? Yeah, she said that in the movie.
I was just saying that because she keeps kicking Johnny in the dick.
In Scorpion's Revenge, after she kicks Johnny in the dick, she says,
balls, no one touches me.
and I remember watching it with my brother. I was like, what? I kind of love that because of how bad it is.
It's worth keeping in mind, I've not watched Scorpion's Revenge since it came out, so there will be things I don't remember. With this, you are the expert on these terrible movies.
That's right, I've watched it over 6 times. In our fuckballs tier, I guess we'll start off with Baraka. More specifically, the fake Baraka. By the way, which one do you think out of these two? Which one is the real Baraka and the fake Baraka? 98% of people get this wrong. Whichever one do you think this one is the real or the fake one?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess the one with like the nighttime lighting is the one from the second film.
You think I'm that easily? Yeah, you're right. That is the real Baraka. So, fake Baraka here sadly goes into the F tier because he never wins a fight, which is a shame because I do think he was really strong in the movie. He destroyed like Shang Tsung's building when fighting Johnny in the first movie. I think that amounts to something, but I guess sadly he lost to Johnny.
He lost to the building.
Oh,
Johnny didn't even like throw a punch, I think.
he lost to himself in a way because he made the building collapse. I guess maybe he should be in question mark tier because of that. I don't know.
Oh, that's super shredded tier, that.
That's an embarrassing tier, sadly. Next up we've got is fake Reptile, which I have to put here. This breaks my heart.
I wouldn't even put him that low. I'd say because he did put up a good fight and didn't just get stomped the way a lot of the characters in the second film do, he probably should go at least at 1 tier higher. Because he was doing pretty well. He's just because Sonya is god tier, so he lost to her.
In my Scorpion's Revenge critique video, I caught like 6 parts in the fight between them where like Reptile could have just killed her. In the beginning invisible part, instead of like boop, he could have just like killed her. He's so strong that he can cut a tree bare hand, but he just wanted to mess with her. Or like, in my theorizing, I'm like, he's being honorable. He's not trying to kill Sonya or something like that.
So he has the capacity to kill her, but it becomes a question of, is he too honorable to do so, or is he too stupid?
Yeah, indeed. But also, I have Snake's condolences here to at least put fake Reptile up to D tier because he says he's about as strong as Sonya. Oh, I'm so happy. I never planned to put him there, but this is 4thSnake gave me the condolences, so I'm gonna do that right here. Next up, we've got Kano. I don't think Kano has any redeeming factor, sadly.
No.
He shows up, laughs, gets knocked off, and then gets killed by armless jacks, basically.
Oh god, yeah, that is how he goes down. Oh.
Kano barely fought. It was only like when he was fighting with Sonya, the last 10 seconds did he actually retaliate finally, but he just loses instantly.
Yeah.
Kano's fight is how every fight happened in Battle of the Realms, basically. I think that's all for the Scorpion's Revenge characters in the F tier. Now we're gonna just massively dump a bunch of characters from Battle of the Realms who just didn't win.
Lee May, Jade. Oh, wait. Do you have human and cyber smoke as separate characters?
Yeah, I do. The cyber characters are as one, and we'll get to them like later on, because that's a whole other level of complications. But yeah, human smoke right here. He did go on par with Kuai Liang. I don't know what that amounts to, and maybe that also says how weak Kuai Liang is, but like...
Well, did he get any hits in at all on the cybers?
I'm sure he did. I can't remember too much.
I feel like the FTA should be the characters who just were absolutely pathetic, put up like no resistance, whereas the characters who actually did manage to get at least a hit or two in should be a little bit above that.
I kind of agree with that. I guess in that case, we should put fake Baraka up a little bit, because he was pretty strong. Like, he actually did like destroy a whole building.
Yeah.
Smoke did put up a fight with Kuai Liang. Perhaps he should go into the D tier at least. But now we have the abundance, like a bunch of characters from like the tournaments. So like you said, Lee Mei, Taro, Reiko,
Jade.
I'm gonna make an argument about Jade here. So in the beginning war scene, do you remember when Johnny tried to like do like be the peacemaker?
Yeah.
And then Sonya had to save his ass? Well, why did Sonya have to save his ass? Because Jade kicked Johnny and stomped on him. So if Sonya didn't come and save him up, maybe Jade would have like killed Johnny. You never know. I don't know. Do you think that's a good argument?
Yeah, you do get the upper hand. She get the upper hand, so she's at least like Reptile level.
Yeah. I think.
Sorry. Not Reptile. Komodai. He's Komodai.
Komodai, yes. Komodai, the forgotten Saurian character from the TV show, right? From what I recall.
Yeah, Defenders of the Realm.
Yeah, Defenders of the Realm. I really gotta give that a shot, because I remember that's like a real treat in a way, from what I've heard. Bihan. Now, Bihan should be in the F tier because he only fights Scorpion and loses. However,
because of what Quan Chi does with Sub-Zero's powers, suggests he is somewhat capable.
I count that more for Quan Chi, but I get what you're saying. But my main argument as to why at least he is in the D tier is because in Scorpion's Revenge, he knocks out Kano.
Oh!
He just pushes him. Yeah, he just pushes him off. So he won Kano, so at least he gets to be in the D tier. That's my argument. But I like your idea of saying the potential thing. Human Raiden, he beats Reiko, so there's that at least.
How about the Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei?
Oh, I forgot to rank him. That's right. That's an F tier, sadly, because he just gets knocked out by random demons. I kind of wished the Grandmaster could fight for like just a little bit and then get killed off. At least we get to see like he's a little bit competent, but he just gets wiped out. Like, oh, all right, there.
If you want a version of the Grandmaster who can fight, watch Defenders of the Realm, because in the Smoke episode, he is actually a fighter.
Oh wow, that's very interesting.
Oh, Defenders of the Realm sucks. Get this video 10,000 likes, and he will be obligated to do Defenders of the Realm rather sucks.
His words, not mine. Okay, hold up a second. I also want to ask something about the Grandmaster. Why did he show up at the end to Shinnok's spire? What was the point of that? He doesn't know that he's working for Shinnok. His client is Shinnok. He doesn't know that he got the Kamidogu. Yet he's so willingly to show up to be like, here's your prize, Mr. Client. I'm here to give it with my robots. Why?
My guess would be, if they do get a sequel and move on to Deadly Alliance or Deception or something, to have Sub-Zero be the Grandmaster of a new Lin Kuei, if the old Lin Kuei is all gone.
Yeah, that's how I see it too. I was just like, they had to have a reason to kill the Grandmaster, and that's all they did for them, basically. Oh, that's right. I can't believe I forgot about him, just like the movie almost forgot about him. Kung Lao. He sucks ass.
No. Which is a shame, because they took his best design, the MK9 one, and they gave him the rad braided ponytail. So they took that design, made it even better. Then they did nothing with him. He just showed up to die and motivate Liu Kang, because that's all Kung Lao was allowed to do anymore.
And it was done horribly in this movie too. Even the last two that I could think of, as offensive and people hate that, are still better than what they did here.
In 2021, he's one of the best characters, both as a character and as a fighter. So they did show him some due respect before they killed him off. Like, he wasn't there just to die. He got to be a cool dude. MK11 gave him some great quips. Now she's officially out of your league. Like, good stuff. But then this film's just like, I'm Liu Kang's friend apparently. Not going to talk to him about that though. And he dies.
It's not even just the Shao Kahn annihilation. It's also like in the beginning of the film, he got to show off some moves, but he couldn't even handle that gigantic like monster in there too. He had to get help from like Stryker and Jax. Nothing but L's for this character, honestly. Oh, more details in my Battle of the Realm Sucks video, just so you guys know.
At the time of recording, it is still not out because of copyright stuff.
It should be out. It should be out by the time we're done here. Do you think Johnny should be like up here?
Because all he does is beat up some demons. He doesn't actually beat any proper characters. So it's hard to gauge his skills.
So let me make the mock tier here, basically. So, Johnny and Sonya, they're very similar. In the first movie, Sonya almost got killed by those demons, and Johnny saved her. So that's one for Johnny. In Battle of the Realms, D'Vorah defeats Johnny, but then Sonya defeats D'Vorah. But then at the end of the movie, Baraka almost kills Sonya, but then Johnny saves Sonya. But yeah, basically, these 4 characters are pretty much tied up because of my whole explanation there. They each defeat each other like kind of once in a way. But do you think they should be in the no stop tier? That's a meme that's gonna happen in my video because Raiden says no stop in the Battle of the Realms. I'm gonna use that constantly in my video.
No, stop, come back.
How about high D? You know, like Reptile is like the low D parts, but like everyone else goes like high D. What do you think about that, basically?
I guess it depends on like how you see these other tiers going, because there's quite a few tiers left to go into, and like it's hard to say right now because these are kind of the middle characters. So until we know how high it goes and how low it goes, difficult to say.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's continue the tier list and we'll see where things go from here because it's gonna just get more and more complicated. So after these 4, we have Striker. And because Baraka almost killed Sonya and Striker defeated Baraka, that means Striker would be like here.
Yeah.
Then after that, we have Shang Tsung. Because Shang Tsung defeated Striker, he goes into the soul sucked tier here.
He also has the power to slide his animation cell across the screen, which is pretty impressive.
You mean the animation of the...
I haven't seen an animation this good since Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
And who defeats Shang Tsung? That's right, our protagonist, our baby Liu Kang right here.
Who couldn't beat Goro, so Goro's a tier above him, but then he lost to Scorpion,
exactly.
So Scorpion is above him.
I want to get into that a little bit later because I don't really know if Scorpion is stronger than Goro, basically, but I'll go and get to there in just a bit.
I feel like the films make it very clear that Scorpion is one of the best fighters in all the realms.
For sure, yeah, especially Battle of the Realms, for sure. I have something that I want to ask. Do you think Liu Kang and Awakened Liu Kang are 2 different characters?
I guess it has to be the same because the power comes from within, not empowered by the Elder Gods the way the others are.
Oh.
I think it would have to be... I mean, you can ask Brosk about this, he knows all about it, but...
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
But I'd say, yeah, that is the one character.
Okay, so in that case, I think this is what we should do. Liu Kang is stronger than Shao Kahn because he did beat him. I had it listed as Ko Young because I was going to put the protagonist in there, but I guess Shao Kahn's now Ko Young, so there we go, nice. But the thing is, we have no proof whatsoever that Ultra Instinct Liu Kang would be able to beat Goro. So Goro would technically still be stronger than Liu Kang.
Yeah.
I think that would be hilarious just to put it like this in a way. I forgot some characters here. Let me backtrack just a bit here. We've got Jax, who beat Kentaro in a dick measuring contest, so he gets to be in the D tier. Can you tell who this is?
Is that Liu Kang's mother?
This is a katana.
Oh!
I found all these cool epic images for like each of these characters. For Katana, I just randomly found this one image of like Shao Kahn choking her, and I'm just like, that's the one. That's the one I'm picking.
Oh yeah, that great moment where it's like, oh, she's actually gonna do something, and then Khan's like, haha, JK lol, and just beats her up.
Oh, that moment is so fun. That moment was in Scorpion's Revenge. It was the moment when like Quan Chi poured poison right in front of Shang Tsung, and Shang Tsung's just like, dude, it's burning on the ground. What the heck? You're the worst assassination attempt ever. Like, what the heck? Oh, okay, so Katana beats Human Raiden, but he does lose against Liu Kang, so he gets to be in the no-stop tier here. So Katana's not too bad, I guess. Okay, so we have a pretty good-looking tier list for now. It looks pretty organized. But you know what else is organized?
The Lin Kuei, the Cybers.
This video's sponsor, Exter Wallets.
Let me show you guys my old wallet. Ugh, disgusting, atrocious, and most importantly, fat. But luckily, all these problems have been solved with today's sponsor, Extra wallet.
The world's largest and smartest wallet brand. This wallet is much thinner than the average wallet, making it much more convenient to carry around and put in your pocket. It also has RIF ID protection, so it's safe against identity theft and skimming.
One of my favorite features about this wallet is the card mechanism. Just press this button over here and... oh, that was cool. I'm gonna need an instant replay of that. You can put up to 6 cards in here, making it very organized. Then push it back down once you're done.
One of the premium features this wallet has is the tracker. Let's say you lost your wallet in an Uber ride. Well, Extra's tracker will know exactly where it is with the app.
Or you just want to find your wallet in a house, but you forgot where it is. Then, by a press of a button or voice command, the tracker will notify you where it is. Oh, there it is, right between my waifu collection. You can even do it in reverse. Just press the button on the tracker. Oh, there it is, again, right between my waifu collection.
The tracker is also solar powered. Just leave it in the sun for 2 hours and you'll be able to use it for 3 months.
You can even take a selfie with the tracker. Just press the button twice and you get a selfie.
Pictures of Miku. Very cool.
Go to the link in the description to get a discount on your next order. Thank you again to Extra for sponsoring this video.
Anyways, we're back. This is where the fun begins. This is where like the oh shit moment really happens. And that basically is how strong is Scorpion compared to everyone else here?
I mean, we all what the hell, where'd I put that belt? He's the WWE champion, so you know he's the, because I threw it, I can't find it, fuck it. Oh, here we go. Hey, look, he's got a gun. That's how powerful he is.
That's not a WWE I'll bring up the earlier footage so people will know what you're talking about. Let me ask this question regarding Scorpion. Would you say Scorpion and Hanzo Hasashi are the same character? Or would you think that Hanzo becomes Scorpion and that's like a different character?
Yeah, along the same lines of how Liu Kang and Ultra Instinct are the same character because the power comes from within. Hanzo becoming Scorpion, he's empowered by either Quan Chi or just the Netherrealm itself. So I would say those are 2 separate ones.
Okay, I think I would say they're 2 separate ones too. But now here's where things really start to get complicated. But let me start by addressing back to Kuei Liang and how strong he is. He never really wins anything. He loses against to Scorpion. So, in my opinion, wherever Scorpion is, he will be underneath him. I think that's kind of fair.
Yeah, of course. The only time Kuei Liang gets the upper hand is when Scorpion is either distracted or is not willing to fight anymore. But you can't discount Sub-Zero as being weak because he does hurt the one being.
We will get into that at like the end of this conversation. I'm building a narrative right here. I think it's very clear. I think you agree with me on this. I just call them Triborg, basically, the Cyber Lin Kuei, those 3 robots. Like, they're just kind of like one character. I think it's very clear that Triborg is stronger than Scorpion.
Do you think so?
Before we get into like the one being part, if we look at their fights and how Scorpion and Kuei Liang have to constantly like run away, can only like throw obstacles onto the robots, and even at the end when the robots show up, they knock some rocks onto Sub-Zero. Sector shoots the Cyrex net just right onto Scorpion, and that's it, they're done, they win. I feel like with only these fights, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Triborgs are basically just stronger than Scorpion.
It is kind of cheating because it is also, you also have the numerical advantage to consider. Like
Three versus one.
One of the reasons they're able to win is because they have more. But at the same time, they do exclusively operate as a unit.
Yeah. In the tempo, it was Scorpion and Sub-Zero. They both get defeated. I mean, it's 3 versus 2, but still. But as I stated, they're always a unit in the movie. So I kind of like count them as like as one character.
Yeah, I'd say that's sound logic.
Now, let me ask you this. Who defeats the Cyber Lin Kuei? Who defeats Triborg?
Oh, just those shit demons.
Yeah, yes. As much as I wish, like, I could say something like, oh, maybe a bunch of demons, like, came and attacked them, and that's why they were outnumbered, and that's why they lost, or something like that. It's really hard to make that justification. Even in the movie, it was only, like, 2 of them fought, like, Cyber Smoke, and the second one ripped Smoke's arm off already. So, you can kind of tell those demons are, like, the kryptonite for those robots, basically. Now, are you ready to get your mind blown for this revolution?
Go on.
Because I've got something big. If those demons are able to defeat the Cyber Lin Kuei, do you know what defeated the Netherrealm demons?
Don't remember.
In Scorpion's Revenge, when Hanzo Hasashi was revived in the Netherrealm after he killed off Moloch, what happened there?
Oh, he just went on rampage, I think.
He went on a rampage and killed off thousands of Netherrealm demons.
There are thousands of us. But Master, he has escaped us before.
Which the cyber Lin Kuei could not do. As Hanzo Hasashi. who also was defeated by Quan Chi, who then Scorpion defeats Quan Chi, but then Scorpion loses to Cyber Lin Kuei, and now we have a loop.
Yeah, this is where these things kind of can start to fall apart. Like if you try doing this with the games, it's like, well, Shao Kahn never wins, so he's kind of shit. But then he has that bit where he's able to turn things around in Aftermath and beat up Liu Kang, who bested him before. So you can't really rely on it entirely. And I think if you can, that's a sign that it's probably worse storytelling, because it is like a very specific hierarchy. Like, these characters just can't win.
Yeah.
If a character could theoretically win, they just usually don't. I think that's preferable. But putting philosophy and shit aside, that's fucking stupid.
This is why this is getting really hard. Like, I don't really know where to even put them now. Here's something that I think I can help out here, though. In the beginning of Scorpion's Revenge, Quan Chi, yes, he does kill Hanzo. However, it's because Quan Chi had Hanzo's son, Satoshi, in his hands. And he was like, drop the weapon! You can't fight anymore, Hanzo. So in a way, they never had a fair fight. With that calculation in mind, this is how I'm picturing it. Quan Chi never really had a good fight with Hanzo, so we don't know if he is stronger than him. However, Scorpion does defeat Quan Chi, so technically speaking, Scorpion is above Quan Chi.
Yeah.
Then, the Cyber Lin Kuei are above Scorpion. But then, because Hanzo Hasashi defeated a bunch of demons in the Netherrealm, Hanzo Hasashi is above the Cyber Lin Kuei.
Yeah.
That's like the funny logic that I kind of made up, basically. Oh, that's kind of sick, actually. I quite like that. But on a serious note, I feel like it's more around the lens of they're all about equally as strong. Although I would love to just put Quan Chi in the D tier, because the only real fight he has is at the end of Scorpion's Revenge, and he lost to Scorpion. So I feel like at least he can go to D tier because of that.
I feel like it would probably be in the second highest tier. We'll probably have Scorpion and Triborg,
Cyber Lin Kuei,
and Kuai Liang in that one as a trio. Quan Chi would be lower, I think, because, well, with his own abilities, he just gets bodied, and he's also an idiot with his awful plots. Yep. And like you said, the only victory he got was because he played dirty and didn't actually properly fight Hanzo. So
yeah,
I would say that Quan Chi would probably be. I'd probably put him a tier lower.
Yeah, I would think that too. And I mean, he does seem really strong as we see him fight. Even as the pretend Sub-Zero, he got to use a super ice ability to freeze a huge area.
He definitely does have a lot of potential because he can steal other people's moves.
Well, maybe in that case we should put him over here around Shang Tsung. I think that's. Oh! I forgot. Shang Tsung instantly defeats Quan Chi in Scorpion's Revenge. Remember the fire grabby hand?
Yeah.
So bada bing, bada boom, right there. I think that makes sense. One more factor to put in mind here is the one being fight where Scorpion and Sub-Zero just frozone in to help out Scaly Boy Liu Kang. In the fight, Liu Kang was down. The one being was having the upper hand. He carried the giant snake Liu Kang. He was gonna break his back or something. It was because of Sub-Zero and Scorpion's help that Liu Kang was able to get back up and suck the one being in the end.
Mm-hmm.
I would say about a quarter of the reason why they won is because of Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Do you think I should add any points? I do think having them at least be like this right now is pretty good for them. Scorpion and Sub-Zero at least.
Well, the fact that they could actually hurt the one being says quite a lot.
Make an atomic bomb after shoo, bing, after that. I think that's pretty impressive in a way.
I'm thinking Kuai Liang might actually have to be in these second tier along at the bottom of it, but up there with Scorpion and Triborg.
Stunning the one being is good enough to be here, is what you're saying.
I mean, the one being is the universe. You've punched the universe in the face.
Even in the director's commentary, when the dragon and the one being are fighting, they're like, well, obviously the good guys aren't going to be able to do anything. They just can't. How could you? He says that, and I just cut the Scorpion and Sub-Zero attacking the one being.
There's not really anything they can do about what Liu Kang's dealing with.
Right, yeah, you're not going to fight.
Oh yeah, I guess Hanzo, we don't really need to rank him, I guess. Or do you want to put Hanzo like around here or something?
Let's see, Hanzo, because he does kill a lot of people, like demon and human alike. Even before he became Scorpion, he was definitely up there.
He literally was Dynasty Warrior character of the movie, basically.
Yeah. I'm also hesitant with Shao Kahn to put him below Liu Kang because of how badly he's dominated him before Liu Kang turns it around. I wonder if those two should share a tier. I've got it. Kahn is in C, right?
He's there, yeah.
Move him up a tier, and then move Hanzo up a tier, and now Hanzo is in the tier of his descendant.
Genius! Oh my gosh! Wow, you really are good at this, honestly. And there we go. That is the official Mortal Kombat Legends character tier list. It is absolutely perfection. It makes a lot of sense. The Cyber Lin Kuei are somehow stronger than 80% of all the characters in this universe. Really speaks to how impressive they are. Nobody can defeat Goro. Literally, Goro is super OP in this universe. He only lost because he was taken by surprise. When he was about to kill Liu Kang, he still felt like he had more than half HP, honestly.
Yeah, like he dominates the guy who goes on to ultimately defeat Shao Kahn with his own internal power. So I guess Goro is stronger than Shao Kahn, if nothing else. And I reckon Goro could have done pretty well against the One Being, if given the chance. If the Elder Gods had gone to him and said, "Hey Goro, the One Being's back. Can you deal with it? We'll give you some power," and he became like Fire God Goro, he would have just squashed the One Being.
Oh, I'd watch that. I think that'd be amazing. It's so funny to see that we have two Shokans on this list. One's an A, and then the other one's all the way down to F. Kentaro, the second sub boss in the second Mortal Kombat game, like all the way down there now.
It sucks to have to put Kentaro down there because here we are. In 2022, the 30-year anniversary of Mortal Kombat 1. It's also the year of the Tiger. Why is this not Kentaro's time to shine?
He still has 2 arms in this movie. Yeah?
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think this continuity is actually going to continue any further than this. I think this is final. I mean, if they do make another movie, then I'll gladly come back and revisit this and reevaluate who we've got and add the new characters in, but I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, honestly, if they made a new movie, I'm so curious how this entire tier list will get fucked. Like, I have no idea. I'm not saying they are going to, but like the way the creators make it sound like they feel like they're just like, if this does well, we can always just make another one. Like they seem like they're like ready at any time. That the way they put it. So I guess we'll just see.
What characters do you think they would add, and where do you think we'd end up having to put them on the tier list?
Okay, first off, Sindel will be A. For sure. Sindel will be like right beneath. Actually, Sindel might even be in the S tier, maybe.
I think Kitana would get a boost because I reckon she would be the one to beat Sindel.
Maybe. Melina, Ermac, the real Reptile, maybe even Cabal, who knows? They'll all be an F. They'll probably just all be an F. And Sonya and Johnny, I feel like, will get buffed. Liu Kang will have to have some sort of nerf because of how OP he was in the last movie. So they're gonna just like nerf him completely, yeah.
Could you imagine if they brought Cabal in and it's like, Cabal, this is post-burns, he got the burns during like the big fight. He was there during the finale, helping civilians and got burned by the One Being. And then at some point he mentions to Sonya that he was in the Black Dragon, then he quit and became a cop, and he was friends with Stryker. And it's like the movie would have more acknowledgement of Cabal and Stryker being friends when they don't even share a movie together than Liu Kang and Kung Lao, who did share screen time.
Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, that'd be really funny. Oh yeah, that's right. Dark Raiden. I don't know where he will be because they teased that at the end. So maybe he'll be in like an A or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. That's what kind of scares me and it excites me if they make a third movie.
Even though I don't like these two movies and I think Battle of the Realms is absolutely atrocious, I am genuinely curious to see whether it's like the Silent Hill movies. They're bad, but the way at the end of the second one they were like, oh well, now that the do-nothing husband from the first one, who became Harry in the second one, is now going to become James from 2, and then we're also going to do Origins and Downpour and possibly do 4 and Homecoming. I'm like, I kind of want to see how they would put these characters into those plots. And in the same vein, I want to see what they could possibly do with the plots they haven't adapted, like the Sindel Resurrection, Onaga, Armageddon. I reckon they'll do a jump to MKX and introduce Cassie.
Oh, you think so? Oh, I mean, it's possible. I feel they're so popular that I think everybody knows them. If you're an MK fan, you know that.
Yeah, so it would be like Cassie leading a team of next-gen fighters. Frost would be in there somewhere. Onaga would be the main threat. probably going for the power of Blaze, and Sindel is his enforcer under mind control. Melina's around as well, possibly creation of Onaga. Or Shang Tsung's working for him. Coulter would absolutely be there. He's the...
Yeah, he'll be the new Outworld Khan.
Who gets fucking bodied like 5 minutes in by Onaga.
Yeah, probably something like that. Just break his back again.
Animated KK in a wheelchair. Ooh.
Let's go. I hope so.
Let's go.
They do say Katana, remember she's like, as the next leader of Outworld. So I don't know if she is the Outworld Khan right now, actually. Maybe she won't be and they'll let KK be Khan. She'll be the Adinya ruler or something like that.
Or maybe she will have been kidnapped before the movie even starts by whoever the new threat is and replaced with Melina.
That'd be fun. That's what makes it really fun, because we never know. But yeah, that's the tier list, basically, and also some predictions for the next movie. This was a lot of fun. I feel like how messy the characters have been in this movie series fighting each other. It's really hard to, like, pinpoint how strong each of these are, but I think this is a pretty good balance.
Yeah, I don't really see anything that I would necessarily change, other than like maybe move like some of the upper blue tier characters up a bit around like Quan Chi's level. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine as is. Like it gives you a good idea of roughly how powerful these characters are. It's really good to compare this to like the 2021 version, where it's like Bihan is when that was like unstoppable, then here he's just nothing.
I mean, Kuai Liang wasn't even much too, except the fact that he did ice stun the one being. That's why he's up there. But he didn't really do much either. He just lost to Scorpion.
Yeah, it's kind of fun when you think about the fact that technically there are 3 Sub-Zeros in these films because Quan Chi posed as Bihan for most of his stuff. Yeah. And then the only one that's actually anywhere near the top is Kuai Liang because of one thing he does.
I guess so, yeah.
By the Elder Gods.
Your amulet.
I must consult with the Scaly Boy. Sonic, I've had visions from the future that people will ask stupid questions in the comment section, and in order to prevent this terrible timeline from occurring where Chronica wins, you must respond to these questions now, ahead of time, to stop that dark future from happening.
Snake, get out of the way. We're trying to play. But on a serious note, though, we do know that some people might be annoyed that we didn't rank some certain minor characters. So here's a quick list of a bunch of them. Random bald guy Sonya fights in the beginning. He was okay, but Sonya obviously had the situation under control, so F. Moloch looking guy, F. Motaro, I mean, yeah, the centaur does slam Sonya into the wall, but it was a group of them, so I don't really count that as him being stronger, so F. Random Lin Kuei member that Scorpion tortures, F. Liu Kang's parents, they tried, F. Tormentor, he actually was about to kill Kung Lao, so surprisingly, D. The Elder Gods, they never fight, question mark. Daffy Duck, F. And last but not least, Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Now this dude is very special, so he's gonna go on the... And there's the updated tier list. I hope you guys enjoy. Friggin' brats.
If you want to make your own tier list, I have the links in the description so you can make your own tier list and see how it compares to ours. Yeah, it was a lot of fun making this collab video with you, dressing up as stupid ninja costumes at 11 o'clock at night.
You need to get a blue screen of some sort so you can put that behind you, and I can have a green screen, and then we can like have like stupid like dumb pretend battles.
Maybe I can try it. I don't know how good it would look. I'll do like a really crappy cutout. Yeah, we're gonna have like an epic fight to end this video off. Scorpion!
Reptile!
Reptiles eat scorpions!
But did you see the tier list video? You see how low ranked you are? You don't stand a chance.
How dare you! Our battle will be legendary!
A legendary squash match, perhaps.
Oh, you!
This is cringe. Please stop.
I know, I'm not too sure we're good. Thank you all so much for watching! This is the end of the video now, so thank you. Shout yourself out, Mr. Snake. Where can the viewers find you? Where can they see your content?
The4thSnake on YouTube and on DeviantArt. 4thSnake on Twitter. Unfortunately, I bring this up every time, but someone already got The4thSnake, and I can't have that. I hate you, whoever you are. Don't just watch my videos. Also, read my stories. It's always fun when people read my Mortal Kombat Chronicles or my Persona stuff or Resident Evil and say nice things. I have a Reptile focused one. This fella has read that.
I recommend it highly.
Hopefully, I will reach 100k subs by like 3 years from now in the year of the snake. Because surely, if I can't make it by then, I might as well quit.
Is there a year of the snake?
Yeah.
Oh shit, maybe I'm stupid. I'm sorry, I was thinking that you're the dragon. Yeah, there is a you're the snake. Yeah, I'm the Asian guy. I should know this.
How do you not know this?
You know what's funny, Snake? When I collabed the history behind the warrior, he said the exact same thing about his Twitter account. He was like, somebody took my name too and has been inactive for years, and I just want my name.
You can find me on Twitter at HBTheWarrior, because someone took HBTWarrior on Twitter and has not been active since 2007. I hate it.
Thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna go play Dark Souls 1 as the scaly simulator over there. It's a lot of fun, so I'm gonna be off doing that now. And that's say goodbye to the camera.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day.
I don't.
Oh, that sucks. Are we just gonna keep... I'm not too sure how long this is
gonna go. Well, the end screen is usually 20 seconds long, so I think we have to keep going for that long.
That's a good point. That is a very good point. I want to fire Artorias, so how about we hurry this up, y'all? Can we just... Oh my god!